Welcome back. I am Average Zen, and you have found Average Zen Presents, and it is Brawlin Friday. We're brawling down today with Grenzo, the Crooked Jailer, loved by all in the Brawl community, slash Commander community, I'm sure. That sentiment is shared by everyone. And yeah, so we're getting down and dirty. We're committing crimes today. We're heisting. We are trying to just play all of our opponents' cool stuff and keep them from playing it against us. If you want the full deck list and you're in the live stream chat, please type !deck. Our untapped GG integration will supply you with a link there. If you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you. Please like, subscribe. We are growing this channel. We are doing amazing so far. I am very encouraged by all the people that have followed us and subscribed. And we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts before we go any further. Thank you. And yeah, you'll find a link in the description of the video on there. With a deck list, as well as keeping track of all the different changes that we've made to this deck, which we have, and very recently we've updated it, and I think it's running better than ever. So let's talk about it. What is Grenzo? If you have been under a rock and you haven't seen this guy, well, he is a goblin rogue for 6 mana, 4 colorless, a black and a red. He's a 6/4, and when he enters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, heist target opponent's library. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast that you don't own. So yeah, free spells, we like them. To help support and get there, we need lots of treasure. So Ragavan, Tiny Bone's going to be picking their graveyard, as well as being a Death Toucher. And also because we're running stuff like Jasper Flint, then, having Outlaws is relevant. And what's the big payoff? We got stuff like Prosper, Tomebound. So, whenever we play a card from exile, we create a treasure token. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, we might as well put in Revel and Riches in here. We'll do that another time. But anyway, yeah, this is an all-star who's who of Rakdos. If you're committing crimes, which is basically targeting anyone, then this is a good deck because you've got stuff like Breaches. I'm sorry, not Breaches. Where the heck is he? The guy that Impetuous Lootmonger. Yeah, so we're doing lots of heists. That's basically it. Don't mind me. My brain's already in Italy. I'm going there for the long weekend. Taking the family to go see the Dolomites. Bone Horde Dracosaur. Awesome card. Yeah. And maybe we cast an Emrakul. Nafalshni looked good for this deck. Yeah, because I think we're going to be casting a lot of spells from exile. So without further ado, let's jump into the queue and heist some to-do. Honestly, Hank, where do you come up with this stuff? I never see you read. Alright, up against Atraxa, the Grand Unifier. Is that the Proliferate one? No, that's the Draw one. Wonderful. Yeah, if you play this deck, you will be up against top-tier stuff. So expect a challenge, to say the least. I think we got to mulligan this. That's a little bit better. And Goldspan, love to see that. A couple of Planeswalkers. The boots, some removal. We'll take it. Alright, Command Tower, go. The blood. The blood on the snow. Can we draw into it? I think we'll need it. But our opponent needs to ramp first. Polgrim. Oh, Gallagrators, very nice. Well, let's go ahead and get this down as a red source. Pay 3 life. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? No, we're good. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't need to shock that in. I don't know why I was thinking I had Liliana the Veil in my hand, not Waker of the Dead. Whoops. Read your cards, kids. Alright, I'm gonna finally play Liliana. Or... yeah, let's go Liliana. No, okay, yeah. And we'll pitch the Mountain against my better judgment. They got rid of Vraska, very nice. Love to see that. Nissa, or Resurgent Animist, gonna be getting some landfall triggers, generating some floating mana, and searching up elementals and elves. She does a lot. She was a hard worker, Nissa. Planar Genesis, huh? Alright, some more landfall triggers. That's the second one, so she gets an elf. Yep. More mana ramping. Our opponent will be on Atraxa very soon. Liliana takes a hit. Okay, well, I think the answer here is Massacre Girl. And we'll go discard. I think we get rid of Chandra. We need the gold span for the ramp at this point. If we can draw a 5th land. I should not have thrown away that mountain. I should have thrown away the Chandra last turn. Oops. Now here comes Emergent Ultimatum, so it doesn't matter. Fun times will be had by Pilgrim, not us. Boop doop. I love that treasure. That is a cool looking treasure. Alright, we will choose one to go into their library. I think it doesn't matter. Let's put Elish Norn Grand Cinnabite into the library. Alright, Pilgrim. I feel like I should be saying Pilgrim. Alright, Pilgrim. We're packing up and getting our cards out of here. I don't reckon I got no reason to kill nobody. Grenzo is just here for the heist. Okay? Win or lose, we are here for the heist. And like any good heist, as Rick and Morty has shown us, it is all about assembling the team. We did not assemble very well last game. Let's see if we can do better. No mana rocks, but Defiler of Flesh might come in handy. I don't know. Meat Hook Massacre 2. Against my better judgment, we're going to keep this 2-lander with no ramp. And cross our fingers. Don't do this at home. If you want to have a good time, you should probably have a better opening hand than this. Alright, well, we Shuffler being kind to us with lands for now. Bristly Bill, what are you doing in a Calyx Guided by Fate deck? Is it just because he doubles the counters? I mean, I guess. I always like to play the dealing the damage and making token copies aspect of Calyx. I mean, I don't think. Yeah. We have done a video already on Calyx. That's Calyx Guided by Zen. Don't get me wrong. The +1 counters is nice. That's a way to get them big real fast. It's not as much fun. The Caether's Call, getting some more counters and now making more bodies. Alright, so we take at least 8, and then they make a copy of the Caether's Call. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna give Bristly Bill flying. Flying Cactus Man coming at you. Sweet. Alright, so we really want to draw a Damnation off the top here. Meat Hook Massacre, a little slow in this position. Beasky. And that is not it. Yeah, they need 1 mana, and then they can use Bristly Bill's ability. Yeah, we're toast. We're toast. Good game. We never stood a chance. Calyx is a fearsome commander when the deck is built right. And as much as I was trash talking Bristly Bill there, that's just personal preference. It's a very good card in that deck. I'll give you that. It just trashed us in the sky. Flying Cactus Man. Wow. The images some of these games bring to mind. Alright, Pilgrim. Let's head in there and see if we can heist this library here. I don't know why I keep on going back to Sling Blade. Starts out John Wayne. Bad John Wayne, and then goes into a bad Sling Blade. Who knows where thoughts come from? They just appear. Alright, Matchmaker. Are you taking your time selecting an opponent that will completely crush us? Along with our hopes, our dreams, we are about to get poisoned. Poison! No. Okay, no 80s hair met. I'm sorry. Alright, we do have an Arcane Signet. Cruel Claw, seems good. Roaming Throne. Okay, Waker of the Dead. Lily. And a Rotten Mouth Viper. Could be spicy. We'll see what happens. At the very least, maybe we copy or cast an infamous Cruel Claw. I'll learn to speak eventually, I promise. Alright, come on, Magic Hero. So yeah, Finn the Fang Bearer is going to give everything with Death Touch the ability to give us 2 poison counters. Because Magic the Gathering is a totally fair and balanced game. They said in Brawl you get 25 life, but wait. Not if you're playing a poison deck though. Just the 10 poison counters to kill us. It's fine. More than halving our life total, essentially. But maybe we win this one because our opponent is not there. I will not back down, opponent. We will take on Finn the Fangbearer if you choose to show up to the fight. We are here to brawl. No. On guard? Keep 7. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't think they're there. Maybe disconnected. It does happen. Arena was doing some funky things to me the other day. We were playing our Marina Vandrel Zenified take on Amy the Amazonian's Marina Vandrel deck. Super, super spicy. But yeah, there was so much interactions going on and so many triggers going on that it was just like completely slowing down the Arena UI, but it wasn't slowing down the timeout counter. So I'm like sitting there waiting and waiting to be able to respond to these triggers, and all the while using my timeouts, and like it's just crying. It's like 20-30 seconds would go by before you get to resolve kind of like waiting on your opponent to show up to the match that they well, I hope they reconnect soon. I know that they were anxious to just kick someone's teeth in there. As are we. So let's get in there with Grenzo, the crooked jailer, and try to heist some cool cards from our opponent's library. The friendliest way to play Magic the Gathering. Alright, matchmaker, what is your deal? What fresh hell have you found for us now? What will it be? What will it be? Will we get crushed like a flea by Moxus Goblin Grunt? Should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, hey, we got some ramp. We'll take it. Oh, slow lands. All the slow lands. This may have been a mistake. Alright, let's go. Pay 2 life. Solar Transformer. Get our ramp. And then Breaches next turn. Show them our own goblin. They got a bug catcher. Alright. No. Okay. The Gobos. Too scared to play. Let's go. Grenzo. Putting the fear into the Gobos. What about Adeline Resplendent Cathar? How does she feel about heists? Yeah, it's gonna get bigger with creatures and make human tokens, getting her bigger. I expect this will be a difficult matchup, just like Gabos. I'm surprised our opponent scooped. We really probably would have died very quickly. We have some early removal here. I don't mind that. Let's play this and play Tiny Bones. We have the first creature. Who knew? It's like one of our only 1-drops. All right. Well, we will pay 2 life and get rid of this guy. Get in with Tiny Bones. We can't cast it, but maybe later. All right, Soldiers of the Watch. Will you block the Tiny Bones? Almost certainly. Love to see it. Tiny Bones getting in some work. Expedition Supplier. Utility Knife, huh? Alright. +1/+1. Alright, with 4 mana. Yeah, I think we go. Bolt that in on ourselves. And we'll do Exile. That's unfortunate. We'll decline and deal some damage. Alright, our opponent gotta borrow some time. And Sandra says this was a waste of my time. That was on cue. Alright, come on now. Let's get something going. Our opponent's board is about to get a little bigger. Okay, I don't hate the Arcane Signet, but we need to get something out here. Alright, we'll trade a treasure for an Arcane Signet. Seems fair. Do we survive this turn? That is the question. That's a very valid question at this point. Odric. Oh my. Owl? I mean, we're going to have to, let's Grenzo it up, I guess, but we're going to have to draw something really good off our opponent's deck here. That seems good. Yay? Maybe that saved us? Thank you, opponent, for including that in your deck for us to use against you. I know that that's not what crossed your mind. So sometimes it's not the thought that counts. And then they remove Grenzo and we die to an Odric. Sweet. Alright, well, we block. Kinda have to. And take action. Well, I think this might be appropriate. I think we gotta go -2. We will play the Arcane Signet from Exile and attack in with no, we can't attack in. No attacks. What a bummer. Goldspan wants to make that gold, man. He's hustling. You're slowing down our roll here, Ambrose. The ring tempts them. Yeah, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Luckily, our nightmares are 1/1s. Well, Monk of the Open Hand carrying the ring. Yep, so we block there. We need to gain some life very soon. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's Grenzo it up. Maybe our opponent has a life gain spell on the top of their deck. Creatures you control. Get +1 exile target non-land permanent you don't control. My goodness. Deification enters. Choose a planeswalker type. Planeswalkers you control the chosen type have hexproof as long as you control a creature if damage dealt. Is that all but okay? Well, we'll do that, I guess. We'll go Ashiok. Exile. We'll exile. Yeah, we go Valky. Exile him. We draw the Draugr Necromancer. Now I think we get in with the 4/4. We gotta do something here. Make some magic happen. I mean, we're just like on a wing and a prayer here that our opponent does not find an answer. Because if they full swing here, we have to block the 4/3 and the 3/3. Now we're dead. No. Womp womp. Yeah, no, we should have not attacked with the gold span. I forgot about the other utility knife. Whoops. Whoops. Magic the Gathering is hard, guys. Alright, come on, Grenzo. So far, you stole some stuff that allowed us to save our butt for a couple of turns. We want to win the game. Grenzo, where is the big heist? Where is the one that gets you out of the game? We're looking for it against Golos, the tireless pilgrim, piloted by Sunset Shimer. Shimer? I don't know. We got some ramp, we got some early heisting kind of stuff. We got removal and an Ashiok. I'll take it. We'll take our chances. And a solar transformer. Hey, things are coming up rosy. There's a deep cavern bat. Never mind, they've taken a turn. I am triggered by the bat. We have discussed crab trauma. We have discussed bat trauma. The bat will die. No, my murderous writer? Aw. Well, we're not going to let that stop us from ramping. They don't know about the gold span. Domri and Arcabolus. Alright, doing some fighting? Okay. Let's go, Skyclave Relic. There's a Golos. So now we got a couple things we have to kill, because Golos is going to completely just break our faces, exiling stuff and playing it without paying their mana cost. He's completely busted spells, and we're not in a great position here to deal with anything huge. So we have to kill Golos. Alright, and then we're ending our turn rather anticlimactically. Alright, maybe we do Fable of the Mirror Breaker next turn. I hope we get a land. Please. Please, please. Land would be great. Alright. We won't be countering any of our opponent's spells this turn. There comes Golos once more. And they're ramping. I'm gonna ramp and then be able to cast any spell because I ramped. Alright, tough decisions have been made and we came to the theater. There goes Tiny Bones. And we're taking 2. Our opponent is gaining 2. Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. We're just so far behind here. There's no way. Against Golos, no, it's not going to happen. We just can't hit our land drops. It looks so promising. Once more, into the breach with Grenzo, the crooked jailer, trying to bust out of this jail cell of failure we have found ourselves in to heist the ultimate score. Your follows and likes and subscribes. Please give us a game, matchmaker, where we can take on a wonderful opponent that lets us do what we want and only has vanilla creatures. Pretty please? Not uncommon to have to wait around a minute for a Brawl queue, but usually it's not every game. Alright, up against Prosper, Tome Bound. We have Prosper in our deck, so it's Rakdos on Rakdos violence, with our opponent most likely also trying to heist us. Well, we got some early ramp and we have removal. I would really, really love an untapped red source there so we could play Ragavan, but you know. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh. Instead, we got 2 1-drops, Ragavan and Tiny Bones. I was wrong earlier. I forgot about Ragavan when I said Tiny Bones is like our only 1-drop. Don't worry about it. Oh, they're lighting up our nights. Okay, well. Here we go, killing again. So we find some prisoners, maybe next turn? Well, I think we're going to, yes, nowhere to run. And then we will see about maybe, yeah, at the end of their turn, maybe we'll play a little You Find Some Prisoners. So we have 3 mana available. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll play that. Nice. Phyrexian Dragon Engine into exile. Prosper, the Tome Bound. Alright, Takanuma. Let's get Grenzo into play and see what we find in our fellow Rakdos player's deck. Yeah. Ravenous Chupacabra seems good. We'll pay 0 to play that and kill Prosper before he starts making tokens. Treasure. Alright, Florian, let's go. And we'll do... Oh man. Okay, we'll get rid of Damnation. We have to remember, we have Vraska in this, not Vraska, Ashiok, Theater of Horrors. So all these cards we're exiling may still be relevant. Well, we definitely want the Goldspan Dragon. You know what's better than one Goldspan Dragon? 2 Goldspan Dragons. Winning. Bam. Got him. Didn't even get to spend the treasure. Isn't that just like life? You work, making mounds of treasure with Goldspan Dragons. And then you ride them into victory. And the game's over, and you never got to spend the money. There's a lesson there. But let's not talk about it. Let's play Grenzo, the Crooked Jailer. And try to heist even more, because that was not the ultimate heist. I haven't seen our followers go up. I haven't seen anyone say, hey, we love what you're doing in chat. So we have not won the ultimate heist, your hearts. So the mission continues. The planning of the ultimate heist continues, and Grenzo will continue to heist until we say otherwise, or our opponent kills them. Speaking of our opponent, big ol' Benny 88 playing Joda the Unifier. Joda likes legendary creatures, and this is sure to be a who's who among legendary creatures. Alright, we got some ramp, and that may be all we need if we start casting some powerful 5-color legends out of our opponent's deck. Alright, Operation Ramp in effect. Uru, Titan of Nature's Wrath, also going to ramp our opponent a little bit. Maybe. Do they have land in hand? They do. It's a triumph even. We should be worried. Alright, well, I say we go Solar Transformer into Ornithopter of Paradise. And next turn we put the Cavern on Rogue. Or maybe Goblin. Yeah, let's go Goblin for now. Alright, I think we go Breaches. Oh no. Goodbye. Joda scooping it up. Wow. People really do not like Heist. They didn't even wait to see what we were playing. It was not Grenzo. They said, I don't care. Eventually Grenzo's coming out. We're out. I don't play this deck a lot, I promise you. We're just playing it today almost as a social experiment to show you exactly the effect playing a Grenzo deck. One of the most popular decks in Brawl and Commander, according to EDH Rec and other similar sites. the effect it has on people. We've talked about bat trauma. We've talked about crab trauma. I've done my best to create lizard trauma as a thing. We'll talk about that some other time on our standard days. But the heist trauma. The heist trauma. If you have been heisted and you have not received your heist stuff back, then we have Grenzo in custody. In fact, he is the jailer. Speaking of lizards, how about that? How fortuitous. Are we about to see some busted lizards? Or are they just using Gev to get the counters on stuff that comes into play? No red source here, but we don't have any red cards in hand. I'm tempted to say let's go for it. They're probably a go wide deck, so the Damnation looks really enticing. I wonder if we always name Goblin or if we name Rogue. I didn't do that comparison. I know we have a lot of Rogues. Let's go Goblin. Alright, here comes Give. Are they just like a +1/+1 counter deck? I don't know, because it's got Ward 2, pay 2 life. I don't know, maybe I'm coming around on this. We'll see. Ramp. We're ramping. Now we can Damnation next turn. Thoughtseize. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. That's not what we wanted to see. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Can you decline? No. I thought you might take that. Yeah. For the one time we get it in hand, out of all the games that we've asked to draw a Damnation and have not, and the one matchup that we know for sure we're probably going to want it, and then they Thoughtseize it away. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Wonderful game. Orcus Bowmasters, fun times. And Obnixilis, Captive Kingpin. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure we're dead, but in case we are not, we will throw down Maha. Seems like an appropriate response. Alright, firing up the Restless Vince. Seems like this should also be base power or base toughness 1. Not that it mattered, we couldn't block it. And we will discard. Honestly, the Emrakul seems good. Yeah, we'll pay the discard cost. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. Decline. Maybe if we had kicked the Skyclave Relic or something. Bummer. Fine, whatever. Let's go black. And I think there's no way we come back from this, so we're just going to have to Grenzo and see if our opponent has anything we can work with. Fell the Profane. And I guess kill Obnixilis. I don't think that does anything for us. I think they can still kill us with just the Restless Vince. Yeah, we'll take that action. And I guess we're getting rid of the Preacher of the Schism. Seems not exactly ideal here at the moment. We're not going to be able to get more than a token out of it. Alright, here we go. Alright. Yep. I mean, you can do whatever. No blocks. I wish I could say that this is an uncommon occurrence. Unlike our Obeka deck, where I'm like swearing up and down, you know, this never happens. I have found that the majority of the Grenzo games that I play, the wins come from people that just see Grenzo and scoop. When I actually play Grenzo, even using a copy-pasted Decklist directly from an EDH or Untapped GG site, it's still the same result. You occasionally get to heist some good stuff, and you pull off some really, really evil, twisted stuff. But most of the time, you're just flopping around, maybe stealing a few things, maybe killing a few things, and then eventually you get wiped out. Most of the wins, and this is anecdotal, most of the wins that I have seen playing Grenzo in all the various forms and permutations of the Brawl deck that I've seen have come from people that just scoop to them automatically after a couple of turns, as you've seen on this video. So let this video be a lesson to you. Don't scoop to Grenzo. He's not the boogeyman. Heist is an over-feared mechanic. Okay? I mean, there's only... If you're building your decks with synergy, and your synergy isn't a universally good synergy for all decks, then you have nothing to fear. If you're playing, 5-color good stuff, yeah, okay, I can see that. But otherwise, full gas, put the pedal to the metal and just run over Grenzo every single time. I am Average Zen. This has been an edition of Average Zen Presents Brawlin Friday. And thank you so much for joining us. Love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun.